Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Ijoma here. I am the Half Lifestyle, and in today's vlog I'll be showing you how to make pap from scratch. Yes, you heard me right, making pap from scratch. So sit back, watch the video to the end, and you will get every bit and every step on how I was able to achieve this. This is my raw dried corn. So I emptied it into a bowl, try to pick out the dirt, the sticks, whatever that it shouldn't be there, just pick it out. Get some water and pour into this. So guys, if you're new here, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell to get notified each time I post a video. I have lots of very amazing videos that are yet to be uploaded. So please hit the notification bell and subscribe. After watching the video, you can comment, give me a thumbs up, ask your questions in the comment section. So sit back as I take you on this amazing journey. I have poured in the water. I just carry it and keep it in a cool, dry place. Yes, I'm going to be changing this water every day. Every 24 hours, I change the water. You can see the next day what the water looks like. So just get another bowl, or you can change the water in your sink drain. You can soak it for up to 3 days as you so desire. You can do 1 day if you want, but 3 days is just the average so that it can, the water can get into it very much and also help your blender, especially if you're not going to the commercial blender or the grinding stations to grind. I'm going to be grinding this in my home blender. So I soaked mine for 3 days. This is the water I normally get out. It normally has this corn smell. This is me soaking it the next day. You just repeat this until you feel it's okay. Please, I don't advise you to do more than 3 days. I don't know if some people do more than 3 days, but I feel that if you do more than 3 days, it may develop smell. However, if circumstances warrant that you do more than 3 days, please ensure you change the water every 12 hours so that it doesn't develop odor. So this is the final day. I'm draining out the water and getting things ready to grind this corn. Blending this in my home blender, I had to blend and reblend. I blended this for about 3 times. This was the first time, and this is me trying to blend other ones. Also note that you can decide to fortify your pap. This is just plain corn. I just want to make plain yellow corn. I want to use it to make pap. I'm not fortifying mine. You can decide to fortify yours by adding ginger, millet, wheat, whatever you choose to add to yours. It's your choice. But I'm just showing you the basic step to making pap. Guys, I am reusing the water I used to blend the first one so that I don't have it watery. Yes, I'm just reusing the water. The water I brought out from the first one, I'm reusing it to blend the second time. Here is the final outcome. Yes, when I was done blending it in 3 rounds in my home blender. But you know that in the commercial grinding stations, you just blend it twice and you're ready. So this is it. In the remaining slides, I'll be showing you how I prepared my bowl, my sieve cloth that I used to drain this pap. This thing can be bought in the market or you can buy it from those who sell tailoring materials. I've forgotten the name they call it, but if you look at it, I don't know, I can't really place the name they call it. You can just buy it from people that sell materials and you can decide to weave it, or you can buy the already weaved one. This cost about 500 naira for the already weaved one, but I know that if you're going to buy yours, it may cost maybe 300 naira or 250 a yard. So mine is up to 1.5 yard. So that's why it cost me 500 naira. I'm using an extra cloth or rope to tighten it so that as I pour my pap to sieve it, it doesn't collapse. So this purple cloth is what I'm using to tighten it, give it that extra support. Here's my clean water that I'm going to use to drain this pap properly. And here is my white bowl that I'm going to use to collect the water. So guys, as we go on in this video, I'll also be coming in to explain things that need to be explained. This is the first batch that I'm pouring in. So I pour in and I'm going to use my hands to give it extra push, move it around, shake it to allow it to drain properly while the chaff is left. So sit back and enjoy the process. I continue to squeeze until every water is out. You can see the chaff and what it looks like. So I repeat this process until I'm done with everything that I blended. Voila, guys, we're done, and this is what we have. By the time I was done, this is the total amount of water that I got out. Yes, you can take a look at it. It's already settling. That is the main corn or the pap is settling behind. So I just cover it and allow it to sit. Here is the bag that I'm going to use to drain this. So this is called the pap bag. It normally looks like a pillowcase, but it is thick, very, very thick. When I bought mine, I bought this one for 1K, but I know obviously it's going to be more than 1K now. It just looks like a pillowcase, but the material is not cotton. It's a very thick sack that just allows the water to drain off while the main content remains in the bag. I've used this my bag over and over, and once I'm done, I just wash it and keep it for the next use. So this is what I sometimes look at where the pap has settled. So can you see the level where the pap is? So I'm trying to reduce the amount of water that will remain by trying to scoop up the upper part. After the pap has settled below, I am gently scooping up the water so that when I now want to transfer into the bag, the amount of water that goes in won't be so much. So I am going to scoop this up to the level I know that it's not going to tamper with the pap. Once I'm done scooping, I would then use my spoon, mix it around. Why I'm mixing this is that if you just pour it like that into the bag, a lot will be left in the container and it will require you to add more water to it to get it out. I give it a quick stir, get my pap bag ready to transfer the pap into the bag. So we're almost at the end of our entire journey. This is me trying to snugly tighten it up, Try to bring everything together at one corner. Don't just allow it to be scattered or jaga jaga. Just bring everything to one end and try to make that head tight so that it doesn't open up and your effort won't go in vain. Guys, you see this thing? After you've poured it in, do not cover it. The reason is personal. Because pap, it can develop smell. So if you cover it up, it's going to trap in so much humid air. And when you open it, you may get an offensive odor. So this is me after 4 hours. I left this for 4 hours to drain. You can leave it for more than 4 hours depending on the quantity of pap you are draining. If I'm making up to 1 painter, I can leave it for up to 12 to 18 hours. If I'm making 2 painters, I leave it for 24 hours. So because this is less than a half painter, so 4 hours was perfect for me to allow it to properly drain. So this is me trying to transfer it into my bowl, guys. I love the outcome of this thing, and it wasn't really tasking as I thought. Maybe because the quantity I made was really small. So I've transferred it into, you can take a look at that yellow pap now, guys. The pap I used to enjoy my akara and moi moi. Now, guys, this will lead us to the final stage, making the actual pap. So maybe you're wondering, this pap, I don't know how to make pap. In the next few clips, I'll be showing you how you can properly make your pap without fail. Because sometimes when you want to make pap, village people will just carry their seat and come and sit down near us. Or they fear that this pap won't turn out well. After watching this video, you begin to make pap like a pro. So, as in the container, I'm supposed to pop it into my freezer, but I said no. Let me show you guys how you can properly make pap. Remember, it is still the same day I made this pap. Still the same day. So guys, I scoop out the quantity that I want to use in a plate and I pour in some water. Here is the trick. When you're dissolving your pap, pour in your water gradually. Don't assume. Pour the water gradually so that when it dissolves, it will still be thick. That is one secret. Secret number one. So when your water boils, immediately the water boils, it start bubbling. Turn off the heat. If your water overboils, your pap may have lumps or seeds. Secret number two. Then number three is this. Once you start pouring the water, ensure to stir it so that the hot water gets to every corner of the pap. Once you've poured in, depending on the quantity, and you feel it's okay, remove your spoon and then reduce the rate at which the water goes in. You can take an extra step by covering it with a plate for about 1 to 2 minutes so that it can solidify very well. Add your sugar, and guys, take a look at this pap. Can you see how thick it is? I even had to add in some extra water to ensure that this pap has the right consistency for me. Please guys, I made this pap from scratch. You remember when we started with the dry corn, and here we have the end product, which is the pap itself. You can enjoy this with your akara, your moi moi, whatever. You can even drink it alone. If you have children, because the cost of living is too high now, you can decide to fortify your pap, get a good milk, use it, your soybeans, whatever it is, you can make it yourself and feed your kids without having to spend so much. Take a look at the yellowness now. Pap that went to Harvard. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you watched up to this time, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Please leave your comments in the comment section. If you have your questions, please ask your questions. Also remember to give me a thumbs up. So I poured in some milk that I dissolved so that at least now I can boost this pack. So people, if you're looking to cut down on your expenditure, you can decide to make your pap from scratch if you have the time. If you have the time to do this, you can do it yourself. It saves you a lot and you are sure of what you're giving to your family. You are sure of what goes into your pap. So I just shared it into 2 bowls and gave it to my kids to enjoy. So guys, see you in my next vlog. I hope to upload my yogurt vlog very soon. So please subscribe and see you in my next vlog. Bye.